everyone, it's Brianna Ray from BriIY, here to bring you another video. I have said this before on the channel, we have learned on the channel that I'm not very good at origami. I'm just not, but you know, I've made a fair amount of cootie catchers in my day, or you know, fortune tellers, or whatever the heck you call them. And I was watching Mariah Elizabeth's squishy unboxing the other day, and she accidentally opened up an art piece that someone made that looked like a three-dimensional piece made with paper on canvas, and that inspired me because I did something similar like way long ago when my channel was teeny tiny and I made these little triangles, and I was like, oh, that would be cool if I could do like pixel art with those, but they don't quite make squares, they make like hexagons, so I would have to kind of adapt like my pixel art in a way with a lot more math than I was prepared to do today. But I did find a super easy tutorial that reminded me of cootie catchers for like origami pixels, and they kind of fit together in a way, or you can make them fit together so that you can kind of create a little mosaic piece. And you know, you got some paper and some different colors. I don't have all the right colors I need, as it turns out. I didn't even grab three the same color. I need a lot more black than this. I actually needed about 3 black, but I don't have a lot of black, but I have a lot of brown. Oh, I have 3 brown. So I might just go in and paint it later. I don't know. But it kind of has this cool like 3-dimensional look to it, and it seemed easy enough, but I bet I could make it even easier by using my Cricut to cut and score everything for me. I have this really cool scoring tool, and it kind of operates the same way that the pen does. You shove it in the pen slot and then it makes score lines so that you don't have to think about folding. So I'm thinking about all that, and I'm like, wow, that would just be really easy to do origami if the fold lines are already there for me. Is it cheating? Probably. I like to think of it as resourceful. So I don't know if I've ever said this on this channel. I do like a fair amount of nerdy things. I know I've talked about my love of Avatar: The Last Airbender 1,000 times, but I also really like Stardew Valley. I'm a big fan of the game. So I'm going to make a little pink Junimo today. So I got all my pinks. I got my medium pink, I got like a deeper pink for like shadows and a lighter pink for highlight, and I got this bright pink. Actually, I think I'm going to use this for the shadows, and I'm going to use this more medium pink for the cheeks. I got a little bit of a green for his little leaf, and I guess I'm going to use this brown to make the outlines and maybe color it in black later. But I am going to cut and score a bunch of 2-inch squares using my Cricut, and I'm going to make a little Junimo today. Alright, I wanted to keep this simple, so let's go over to shapes. Come on, there we go. Okay, let's get a square in here. Make sure we got our sharp edges, that way they can kind of fit together really nicely. So there is our square. That's cool. I'm gonna make this white actually, just so I can kind of see through it a little bit better. Awesome, and the first thing we need to do is create lines going up and down. So I think that's in shapes also. Yep, there we go. There's our lines. And I'm just gonna drag this a little bit shorter and drag it on top of my square. You might be like, wow, that's not centered yet. Don't worry. That is the beauty of these editing tools, so I can actually go to a line and hit center horizontally. Now it is perfectly centered. Yay. And what I can do also is I can cut this to 2 inches like I need it to be, and I can make this 2 by 2, which it already is, which is even better. And I can use the align vertically to make sure that they are completely centered. So now I'm going to do the same thing going a long ways. Alright, I did the math to the nearest thousandth, right? 10, 100,000, yeah, so the third one. So 1.414, it's like 4142, and then I rounded down, so that should be enough. I mean, that like 0.002 is probably negligible when we're talking Cricut land here. So I'm just going to rotate this 45 degrees to fit in between those 2 right angles. And this should, in theory, oh, hello? What just happened? Oh, we froze. Excellent. I love that for me. Okay, let's try this again. Should fit kind of in there. Now the problem is I don't know if that's centered or not, and I'm not certain if there's a way to center this one exactly. Alright, got my line of 25 here, looks pretty good. I was able to kind of check to make sure that it was the right length and that everything was lined up right by checking the overall size of everything, so I'm just going to go over to make it now. As you can see, I have my scoring Madoo in there. Everything's looking good, so I'm going to hit continue. And it's going to connect. Setting the base material. I'm just going to change out the cardstock, I guess. Medium cardstock, that's what I'm looking for. So you can see it's got a score and a basic cut in the same section here. Loaded, scoring stylus, and fine point blade, that's what I wanted. Fast mode, sure, let's go crazy. I mean, it's all straight lines, so it can't be that bad. So let's do it, woo! Alright, there we go, all 25 of our first set of squares. The best part about this is while the next ones are going, I can create these guys here. You can even see it's already kind of starting to fold, but it has all the score marks on there, so now it bends exactly where I want it to bend. And the way that you create these is you're just going to fold them in half this way, in half this way. Then you flip them back around, so it kind of has this like point to it. And back, back, back. Come on, don't fail me now, score lines. And back. So we still have this square on the front, but it kind of has a little bit of texture to it.
1955 was on fire. I never knew that. Oh, hello, Lois.
Woohoo! I beat the cricket! It's finishing up the last couple while I finished up all of the pixels. Alright, we've got our pixels, and it's honestly really fun to listen to them move. Alright, we're going to take the two cheek pieces here, or two of the cheek pieces here. Basically, everything's going to come together this way. Of course, I'm just going to hot glue these things together because, you know, why not? It creates that same 3D effect, and I am down for whatever. But if you don't got hot glue and you want to be able to do this anyway, you're basically just going to kind of fold it in on itself one way, fold it back this way, and kind of just angle it on the edges so that it's kind of stuck in there, right? So now they're pretty well attached, and from the front they kind of go together. But eventually, I mean, I can do this, and it's obvious that I can do it, but I like efficiency. So if you just glue things together, then you might get this done. And here is the bottom portion of my Junimo. You can tell that I'm kind of working my way up just from the bottom because I can't really connect diagonal pieces like if this were perler beads or something. So I'm just going to hyperlapse through getting this done, and we'll come back when she's ready. All right, who's ready to see it? It's so cute. Da, 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 da. Aww. How cute is he? He took about 30 minutes to assemble, and I've been working on this project for like 2.5 hours-ish, which I don't think is bad for how huge it is. I was kind of not expecting it to be so ginormous, and I definitely wish that there was a little bit more of a difference between the medium pink and the light pink. So kind of sad about that, but you know, I guess that's kind of the price I pay when I didn't go with the traditional green. But I think he turned out really cute. I think I'm gonna put him on some like some poster board or foam board or something, and then hang him up on the wall because I think that would be really cute. And I'm gonna have to obviously get rid of all the little string pieces, but overall, I mean, it looks like a Junimo and it's cute. It was a fun project. So maybe if this were a little bit smaller, I think maybe I would like this a little bit more. So maybe if I did 1-inch squares, it might have been a little bit harder to fold but it really kind of has this cool like foldable texture, and the back looks pretty cool too with even more texture. I actually kind of like the back better because you have all of the like the shadows it kind of forms. This side has something similar with all like the folds, but it's just not exactly the same. So I don't know, I think I'll have to decide later. Let me know in the comments if you like the pointed edges out, or if you like the folded edges out better. Well, this is all I had for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe. I put out new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I would love for you to be here for the next one. Thanks again so much, and I hope to see you then. Bye! Bye.